Hey everybody, MntDewMania's here, and welcome back to Hoarder's Delight. But this is Redneck Ranch, you say. Aren't I supposed to be somewhere else? Well, no, not today. I'm kind of in the mood for building some walls, so I thought I would hop on here and just kind of build a little bit. So I hope you will indulge me, and hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing okay, I think. My son's been sick. He's got the stomach bug that's going around, but that's kind of typical for this time of year, I guess. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Um, Appreciate all the wonderful comments I got last time on my racism, my redneck rant. I know that was that is always a touchy subject to try and talk about. Um, and be objective about. So I appreciate everybody that stopped by and all the good comments that I got. I really got some positive feedback, and I appreciate that. So thank you all. And I'm wanting to kind of follow up with something that sort of ties in with racism. Not as bad, I don't think. I will leave um, that up to you. You can tell me what you think at the end. But let's jump right into this. This is another one, kind of serious one. Um, S is for stereotypes. Now, if you do not know what a stereotype is, okay, the handy dandy dictionary says that it is a generalization, usually exaggerated or oversimplified and often offensive, that is used to describe or distinguish a group. Um, some typical ones are all Americans are obese. Um, Everybody black is in a gang. Everybody Asian likes rice. Uh, you just see what I'm saying? We tend to, I don't know what it is about us people, but for whatever reason, we tend to have to put people in a slot. Okay, just like I'm putting these stones in a certain slot or line. For whatever reason, we human beings, and I'm not talking about any certain race, religion, anything, any country, we all probably are guilty of it. We have to, for whatever reason, put people in a slot. And we tend to do it. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. Well, Ellen DeGeneres said, because the problem with labels is that they lead to stereotypes. And stereotypes lead to generalizations. And generalizations lead to assumptions. And assumptions lead right back to stereotypes. And that's true, isn't it? We have to put labels on everything. And I don't know why we have to do that. I mean, is it because we need to feel better about ourselves? Is that it? Is it because we don't want to take time to learn about other people, so we just group them all together? Is that it? I just don't, I cannot figure out what it is. Like, take me for instance, okay? I am covered in tattoos. If you've seen a picture of me, you know I am covered in tattoos, okay? Now, what's one of the biggest generalizations about people in tattoos? You're automatically either in a bike gang, you're a biker, or you're a biker's chick, or you're a Hell's Angel. I mean, why is it, why why do we have to stick labels on people? I mean, do and we do it all the time. You do it, I think, unconsciously. I've done it. I know I've done it. You know, and I mean, I can sit here and think of conversations I had where I have actually said, "Well, that's just the way they are," meaning a certain type of people. or a certain country. Well, that's just how they are. And I mean, when you start generalizing stuff like that, you're kind of missing you're kind of missing out probably on getting to know a really cool culture or a really cool country just because you don't want to go any further than where you just were. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to learn anything new, because so everybody everybody from China is good with math. Now, why? Why? What has that got to do? Why do we do it? Why do we? I don't understand. Earl Dibbles Jr. said, sometimes the nicest people you meet are covered in tattoos, and the most judgmental people you meet go to church on Sundays. Why? Yeah. I mean, why? Somewhere on the internet I saw, I will try and find it and put it right here. Okay. There was a picture of Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart cooking side by side. Apparently, he was on her show, and the caption said, "Be careful about stereotypes. Only one of these is a convicted felon." I about busted my gut laughing because it's true. And it ain't Snoop Dogg. And that's, we do. We tend to just mind what we see on TV, what we hear, what we hear other people say. Okay, we generalize and just stereotype people just based on that, not of any knowledge we have. Okay, just on stereotypes from movies, media, what other people say. That's what we go on, and we all know it. Don't sit there and pretend, well, I've never said anything like that in my life. Yeah, you have. Sure, you have. You've said it. I've said it. We've all done it. But you got to get through. We have got to get away from labeling people and sticking people in slots. And if they don't line up right, then they're not worth anything. Forrest Whitaker said, stereotypes do exist, but we have to walk through them. Yeah, we do. We we as a race, human race, okay, supposedly the smartest things on the planet. I'm seriously beginning to doubt that, to be honest with you, okay? Uh, we have got to quit labeling everything, okay? We have got to quit thinking that everybody is just a certain thing without learning anything about them, you know? Everybody from the Middle East is a terrorist. Really? Really? Come on. It is stupid things like that I mean, it instead of bringing people together, we shove just obstacles in our own way and trip over them, It's not even it's just I don't know why we're that way. I don't know. We're stupid. I don't know how else to say it. About some things, we are just blind and stupid. I can't say ignorant because ignorant means you don't know anything about it. There's a difference between ignorance and stupidity, okay? Ignorance is just, you didn't know anything about it, so you were ignorant of the facts. Stupidity is you stood there and you knew every fact about it and you screwed it up anyway, okay? And we just screw everything up. Everything that is it because we just can't make good decisions anymore? Do we have too many people making decisions? Are the wrong people making decisions? Why are we making decisions in the first place? I don't want you to make decisions about what I think, but I let you, you know. Oh, well, you really, it happens on YouTube. It does. Well, you really shouldn't go to so and so's channel. All they do is, and so you start putting people in slots. Now I might be missing out on some really great channels because somebody stereotyped. Well, you don't want to go. They're just they only play so and so. They only do so and so. They're only such and so. They're only vloggers. They're only you know even in the world that I play in a lot, 12, 15 hours, 20 hours a day. Even that we stereotype. But it's I don't know what it is. It's this need to just stick a label on somebody's forehead. I mean, with, by God, super glue. And tell me if I'm wrong. Once you stereotype something and you put that label on them, how hard is it for you to change your mind? Will you go look up facts to tell yourself you're wrong? No, because you don't want to be wrong. You're not wrong. They're wrong. They. Remember they? You know who they are. You're not going to be wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong. So I just don't understand it. I don't understand. I mean, in this modern society, okay, I don't understand why more. I mean, and you're seeing it in this next generation. At least I am. I'm trying to. I mean, I'm old, but I try to walk my own pathway, and not get swept up in all the bull crap. Um, but to me, the bravest thing that anybody can do in this society, today's modern society, okay, of judgment and stereotypes and labeling, is to be yourself. It takes so much just, guts to be yourself nowadays because we all want to fit in. If we fit in, then somebody's not going to stick a label on us. Um, well, everybody my son is a perfect example. My son is autistic. Okay, he's a high functioning autistic, and well, of course, I mean, I fight with this school constantly. There are emails just about every day with them, sticking a label on him and me bitching, rudely, I might add. Okay, because if you don't know me by now, I pretty much say what's on my mind, and it's usually a lot of heated conversations back and forth because they're not going to label my son as stupid and retarded. You know what I'm saying? And it burns me up. And I don't know, why is it so important that everybody fit in a certain slot? And why do we do it? I do not understand that about our, I'm seriously, in a modern society, you would not think it would be a problem. But it's a bigger problem than ever. And I just don't understand why. And I don't understand why we do it. So maybe you got the answers. That's the question today. Why do we stereotype? Why do we feel the need to just file people away in just certain little slots, instead of learning something new about somebody else? Because it's not hard. It's not hard to learn about a new culture, a new religion, a new way of looking at things. Why do we do that? Well, I mean, is it the easy way to we tell ourselves, well, if so and so is such and such, so I don't have to mess with it. Is that it? Are we letting ourselves off the hook from learning? That, I mean, seriously, I mean, I just don't get it. I don't. And if you do, please, could you give me the answer? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to turn it back today and finish working on my wall here. But yeah, I just don't understand. I don't understand why we are so quick to judge and label and stereotype, when there's a whole huge big world that we could be learning some awesome, fascinating things about and about each other. If we just take the time. And thank you for taking the time to stop by. I do appreciate it. If you saw my video kind of pushing my charity, we are doing the tin can challenge again, and this time it is going to be for our fuzzy friends, our pets. And keep lookout for videos during the next couple of months to support that. And I'll put the link for the tin can challenge Facebook page, and I hope you will check that out too. And maybe we can do a little charity work together. And not stereotyping to death. So till next time, guys, this is MntDewMania, and I'm live this time from Hoarder's Delight. It is one of the TryHard servers, and I'm so out of here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Later.